Hello, future One Command Practitioner Coach Catherine Perry here, and welcome to Pod 7. Now, in this series, we are going into part 2 of the 6 structures of belief. Last week, we introduced the concept of the 6 structures. This week, we are getting more into the concrete process of going through the papers and what questions that we ask. And this week is the week that you definitely need to find a live volunteer, and it does not matter if they know anything about the One Command at all, but it can be a friend or just somebody that you meet socially, and ask them to go through this step. And in addition to doing this exercise with the papers, I also want to encourage you to get on the phone with your practice buddy or with some of your practice subjects and do this process over the phone following the same structure. Now, I just want to share something with you on the 6 structures of belief. The reason that we have you lay out the papers is that we want you to get this process ingrained and entrained right into your neurology so that you remember that this becomes the natural way that you ask questions, that this also becomes the way that you start solving problems for yourself. Now, if you'll remember from Pod 6, the purpose of the 6 structures of belief is to help uncover any hidden beliefs that may be stopping you. It may be used to instill new beliefs to support changes that people want to make. And it is an amazing tool to help prepare people for their next level of success so that when those opportunities come, they will absolutely know what feels right, looks right, what is the right match for them when it comes time to take action. Now, this is the culmination of everything that you've been studying up until now. It covers the empathic reflection, the reflective listening, the calibration, the future pacing, and of course, formatting the One Command. And really, the most important tool that you have here is your ability to listen and be present to your client and be willing to notice what thoughts or feelings or ideas come up for yourself empathically, so that you can actually guide them to the next level. And so what we're going to be doing in this pod, we're going to be talking more about how we format questions and what type of questions you want to ask with each section. Then I've got 2 videos that are supporting this. I've got a live demonstration of our sweet Miss Ruby Lee, who was kind enough to put herself out there and be a demonstration person as I took her through the 6 steps session, and it's a full-on hour-long session. And then you're going to be seeing me actually walk someone through the 6-step exercise, and so that one's going to be broken up into 4 little mini videos so that YouTube can support it. And then I want to be sure and share with you as many resources as possible to make this exercise a success. Next week in Pod 8, we're going to be coming back around to you as the practitioner and your role as a coach, and how to really help people help people with whatever it is that they want to change, remove, or improve. Help people, clearly identify what their goals and their values are. And so we have some great strategies for uncovering information, and want to help prepare you for taking someone through a full session from the time that you meet them to the time that you get them registered and signed up for the next session. I also have a couple of announcements, so if you can help me with this. One, we are still needing some practice buddies and volunteers. We have some people more in the western part of the United States and Canada who are needing some live people. We have one lady in Western Canada, a gentleman in Sedona. I think there's someone in Chicago and someone in Oregon who are still needing some folks to practice with. So if you have friends or family in those areas that you think would be willing to help out our other students, please connect with them, find out if it's all right, and then come back and put their information up on the volunteer board. Okay, and then also I need 2 volunteers who would be willing to do phone sessions with me so that I can show how I set up a brand new person on the phone from start to finish, introducing them as if they've never heard the one command before, and then how, what tools I use, everything else, and that's going to be next week. But I need to do that sometime within the next 5 days. So contact me right away at Catherine at Commanding Wealth if you're willing to be a volunteer. I can only choose 2 people. I'm sorry, but I need 2 phone call types and solving a couple of different types of problems. So I appreciate you for that. And I'm just appreciating all the feedback and comments that we're getting about the course. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because we want to make this the best course ever. And we want to prepare you as much as possible. So if you have not sent me your phone number so that or your phone number and or your Skype address so that I can call and follow up and chat with you a bit, could you please make sure that you get that sent to me right away? Other than that, I think we've covered enough right now. So thank you so much. We're going to go forth and heal, and we'll be seeing you on the Wednesday teleconference. Until then, bye-bye.